We recently mixed a record down in Key West, and one of the big difficulties with it is the giant SSL 4000 console that Reid uses every day. And that handles a lot of the summing of a lot of the analog signals in our mix path. So one of the challenges was, how do we bring down something that does analog summing, keeps that vibe, but is mobile enough that we can bring from Nashville to Key West? Dangerous 2-Bus Plus, perfect for that. It gave us 16 channels of summing. It also let us put in hardware inserts on the 2-bus. We could bring the EQs and the compressors on the 2-bus, slip them right into the chain using the 2-Bus Plus, and that was no problem at all. One of the challenges down there too was the monitoring in that studio was entirely off of a Neve console that we weren't using for summing and monitoring, so we needed to bring our own monitoring system. The Monitor ST is what we use in the studio every day. It was no problem, 2 rack units, super easy. Brought that down. It integrated perfectly well with the 2-Bus Plus. One of the great parts about the Monitor ST is how easily it integrates with other gear. We brought our own DAC, and that was easily interfaced. We could switch back and forth between lots of different digital inputs and outputs. It made it really simple to set up the monitoring in a studio that would have been really difficult without it. The main DAC we use for monitoring is the Dangerous D2A. It's a really clean sounding D2A, integrates perfectly well with the Monitor ST, and the simplicity of those two really solved a lot of problems for me just on their own that I didn't have to worry about because of him. One of the hard parts about being an assistant is obviously the amount of time it takes to dock all of the gear and keep track of where everything is, and the constant patching and repatching of different signal flows. The LIAISON helps with that immensely. I can save 4 presets, I can go back and forth between them, and that has honestly taken hours off of my life for docking. Bringing the 2-Bus Plus really made getting the analog sound we wanted simple. It gave us a piece of gear that replaced an entire console but didn't get rid of any of the character of that analog summing and the vibe that it gives. And it also, with the integration of parallel compression and the transformers, it was even less gear that we had to bring down in order to recreate our analog studio in Key West.